Hey guys and gals, hope everything is going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. Okay, so I got this in the mail the other day. I actually tried something new. I saw the video of it was the Bench Clear Media guy. He was on with Dustin and Flipping Steve, and they were talking about sports cards and how you can try to get your favorite athlete to sign your card. Not all athletes will sign, but if you find their address online and send them a card and then send them a return envelope, they may sign. Some of them do take require donations, some don't. But I sent it to Lenny Wilkins because it said online that he has a high return rate, and I remember watching him as a kid. So I bought a card on eBay. I didn't pay that much, maybe $1, right? And mailed it to him. And look what I got in the mail. I got a signature, Lenny Wilkins. This is pretty cool, right? So I do have the return envelope over here. I'll cover the address here, but he's in Seattle, so you could see over here. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting that athletes will do this, and I'm probably going to get more cards signed. I'm like a little kid when I'm doing this. I was like waiting in the mail, like, is he gonna sign? Is he gonna sign? And then I got it, and I'm like, oh crap, I got it. So it's actually nice, to be honest. Now, regarding the hanky panky, yeah, let's get down to business. Okay, hanky panky. So I saw this. I think a few weeks back or a week and a half ago. I think Sports Card Radio covered it in their article. They talked about alt and how there's payment process issues going on, and I believe their payment processor Circle. I think that's who they are. They dropped also Dapper Labs, and I think they dropped Alt. So now they can only take debit cards and for payment, and people are complaining about ACHs and all that. I try to ask people about that. I couldn't get an answer from people. Sports Card Radio did talk about how it was annoying on their end dealing with it, and I'm just thinking out loud, like, hey, look, you're hearing all these stories about alt. Last week I was talking about PWCC, or 2 weeks ago, and I discussed, why I don't trust PWCC. That doesn't mean that I won't buy like the low end cars from them. Low end is fine, right? But the thing is, once they went on their own platform and you have to pay a buyer's fee or whatever, I'm like, I don't know. But the high end stuff, I am not touching PWCC for sure. 100% I'm not touching. Low end, okay, fine, whatever. Now, in terms of alt, I really don't want to touch that at all, right? It's your choice what you want to do, right? Once again, I'm not telling you, hey, only buy from this firm, right? No, that's your choice and what you want to do. I'm just telling you what I want to do. And the thing with alt, I'm just hearing stories about, the comps, right? Inaccurate comps. And the problem with, coming up with a forecast for these comps at these prices, these markets are illiquid. That's one thing. And then two, that if you go back to my video, you could take a look at it. Hanky Panky is going down with some of the valuations set forth by them. So that's one of the reasons I don't trust them at all. And there's other reasons too. And once again, check that video out. But now I'm seeing this like, wait, okay, you got payment processor issues with the comps, and there's potential hanky panky that went down with the CEO, and there's other stories out there. I'm like, why would I deal with them, right? Okay, yeah, their platform looks nice. Yeah, they try to aggregate prices from different auction houses. That looks nice. So I'm not gonna completely bash on them, but you know, I like sports cards because, because of this phrase, from the silver stackers. If you don't hold it, you don't own it, right? So I like tangible, quote unquote, assets, if you want to call it like that. Someone was DMing me about that last night. Even though these are not liquid, it's still, people are still going to be buying sports cards, even in a down market like we have right now. So, all these stories out there, I wanted to hear your thoughts on all. Like, have any of you had issues with the payment processor? Is it still going on? Do you trust Alt? Would you do business with them? Like I said, I have a bias towards eBay. Why I buy on eBay is I've used it for a long time, so I have nothing against it. I bought a few cards on Golden Marketplace, not too many, but otherwise it's pretty much eBay, sometimes Mercari, and I don't buy from people online anymore because a lot of scams I see online, Facebook and all that. And especially post-pandemic. Before the pandemic, I used to buy, from people on Facebook. I used to just send them money, and they sent it back. So maybe it was like $20, so I didn't have any problem in sending $20. But these days, there's way too many people out there, potential hanky-panky scams and all that stuff. Yeah, I sometimes buy on OfferUp too. But otherwise, it's mainly eBay. But anyways, let me know what you think about all this, these payment processor issues. Thing is, we see all the banks issues with that, even though I think it's going to get resolved in the short run. A lot of issues with counterparty risk. So I don't know. I just don't trust a lot of auction houses out there. Yeah, all of them have issues, but me, I distrust PWCC the most. I distrust Alt. It's up on the level with PWCC. Like those two places, I'm not going to do that, right? I really don't want to do business with them. And, other auction houses, Heritage, I've heard a lot of stories about that. I've covered that. Their terms of services look bizarre. And, some people will be like, hey, why are you buying Golden Marketplace? Well, ultimately, if they're doing $1 shipping, I mean, why not? Right? Ultimately, you want to buy the cards, for the best price out there. But anyways, let me know. And I think that's temporary, though. But anyways, let me know what you think. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Thank you. Bye.